Hey guys, how you doing? Dave Moore here. Just wanted to make a video clarifying some things about shotguns. It's funny because I post a picture of the shotgun to IG and everybody loves it, everybody gets it. You know, it's my shotgun. I mean, I built it how I want it. I have it set up how I want it. But, you know, it's weird, you know, on Instagram everybody likes it, but then I post a video on YouTube and everybody just kind of complains. So I want to kind of clarify some things that I'm seeing that people are complaining about and explaining to you why this is my shotgun and this is not your shotgun, ultimately. Everybody says it is heavy. Okay, everybody says it is really heavy. Well, here's the reality of it. This shotgun weighs about 9 pounds. My AR weighs about 6.5 pounds. So, yeah, say 3 pound. This weighs 3 pounds more than my rifle, but I've seen a lot of your guys' ARs that weigh about 10 pounds. So heavy, not really, because I've seen some ARs that weigh just as much as this, if not more. Everybody puts all this shit all over them. So as far as weight goes, debunked. This is about 9 pounds. So if you have an AR that weighs 9 pounds, well, then you're holding the same weight that I'm holding right now. So weight, not an issue. If you're not strong enough to hold up the weight of a shotgun, then you're probably not strong enough to handle the recoil of a 12 gauge shotgun. So if it's too heavy, maybe you need to drop down to a lower gauge shotgun. 2, the shell carriers. Everybody complains and says, well, why are they over here? What do you need all that ammo for? Let's kind of talk about how shotguns are used. The tube here, the mag tube, only holds 5 rounds and 1 in the chamber, so you have a total of 6. Now, would you ever carry a handgun that has 6 rounds in it? No. Most of you carry a Glock or a Smith & Wesson M&P, something that has 10, 15, 20 rounds in it, and everybody complains about capacity. So if you have a low capacity firearm, what do you need for it? You need ammo for it. That's why I have these shell carriers here. I'm not running the shotgun with a belt rig. I'm not doing 3-gun with it. I don't have the belt rig. I'm not running shotgun shells on my on my plate carrier. So this is my grab and go. If I need to grab and go, I have this. This has 26 rounds. 26 rounds of 12 gauge, all in one package. So I need my shotgun. I grab it. Or 26 rounds on the exterior. No, 26 rounds total, my fault. 26 rounds total. So I grab my shotgun and go, and I've got 26 rounds. Equivalent to, let's say, a handgun and a spare mag. Roughly. Not the same, but roughly. Bear with me. So 26 rounds. I have it set up. I need my shotgun. I can grab it and go. Reloads right off of the shell carrier. If you want to run it off a belt, go ahead, but chances are if you need to grab this and go, you're not going to have that belt. And if you do have time to grab your gear, then you're probably going to grab a rifle anyway, right? Right. So all the ammo is right on the gun. You're shooting, reloads, you reload it right from the shell carrier, right from this shell carrier, right from here. Slugs are right here, and there's 2 spares here. Now the reason I have this shell carrier on this side of the stock is because with this cheek riser, it does not interfere with my face. It does not get bothered by recoil. So that's not a problem. The reason I have it here is because I'm shooting, pew pew pew, go to reload, right there. You just grab them right off there. Much easier, trust me, than grabbing them from over here. Because my old shotgun, my old stock, I had them over here. And it's harder to grab. Your arm gets in the way. Right here, you can see them and load them right up. Right here, slugs, quick slug changeover, right there, easy. And you reload from this side of the carrier. Because obviously you can't put shells all along that side. So that's why it is on this side. It does not interfere with my cheek. It is not felt during recoil. It is no problem. Now, I don't know if I mentioned, but these are slugs. This is where I leave my slugs. So I have it set up this way because my use for it is a grab and go gun. I'm going to grab it and I'm set for 26 rounds. Hopefully you don't need that, but I'd rather have 26 than have 6, and I'm sure you would too. So recapping a little bit, the weight. It's about the weight of a lot of your guys' ARs, because I've felt a lot of ARs out there, and this is damn near close. So scratch the weight issue. If you're not strong enough to handle it, then this isn't the gun for you. Now, yeah, it's lighter without the shell carriers on it, but then you only have 6 rounds, and I'd rather have 26. So my setup and my use is to have these shell carriers on it. Now, these are elastic shell carriers. Meaning that if you don't want them on there, you can take them off. And now it's back to a normal shotgun. Yeah, it's a little lighter, but now I only have six rounds, the ability to hold 6 rounds. So I'd rather have 26, like I'm going to keep saying here. And just because it's a 12 gauge shotgun doesn't mean that when you shoot someone with it, they burst into a cloud of vapor. It's not going to happen. Buckshot, yeah, it's got some good stopping power. Slugs, yeah. I mean, the slug is basically a 74 caliber bullet, but shotguns aren't what everybody thinks they are. Just because you point it somewhere doesn't mean it's going to hit there. You have to aim it, hence the red dot. So just because it's a shotgun, a scatter gun, doesn't mean that you're going to hit what you're pointing at, and you might have to reload it. Now, if you've never utilized a shotgun, never ran a shotgun, reloading it is not very easy. Reloading a rifle or a handgun, pull out a mag, put the mag in. That's pretty easy. But unless you have a Black Aces shotgun or a Saiga, it's not easy just to put a magazine in. You have to feed the tube one by one. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes a lot more time. And yeah, I guess if you only run 6 rounds, you won't have to reload because you can't. At that point, you're just going to have to throw the gun at them. But like I'm going to say again, for my setup, I like to have the ammo on it because this is my grab and go gun. Home defense, I have a light, so I have a light. AFG I had laying around, figured I'd add it. Ended up being a nice thing. I really like it. Makes it easier to rack it. It gives you a good ergonomic grip. The red dot, of course, the Bushnell TRS 25, one of my favorite red dots. Price wise, and it just works. The sling, someone mentioned the sling. Yes, there's a Sling Mount. It is the Magpul Sling Mount. So what I'm going to do now is put some snap caps in these shell carriers, and I'm going to do a few reloads, just kind of show you that running a shotgun is not as easy as you might think it is. Alright guys, so as I said, I use the Magpul MS3 sling with the Magpul Sling Mount for the Mossberg, and I am left-handed, so it is on the right side of the gun. For the purpose of this, I am not going to use the sling because it's my grab and go gun. I don't need it. So you have all your ammo, you grab it, and you go. You want to do a reload. Number one, I think reloading with the Mossberg is easier because right here, there is no gate to bypass like there is on a Remington 870. With a Remington, there's a gate there, it makes it harder to reload. But other than that, if you're going to do a reload, here's what's going to happen. Boom, 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 click. You're going to get a click because you're not going to be counting your rounds. Usually you're not counting them, you're just shooting. So you get that click, chamber open, first thing. Rack that chamber open. Then trap it with your arm. So right here, I can see what I'm shooting at, I can see into the chamber, I can see into the mag tube, and I can see my spare ammo. So you rack that open, first thing, feed one into the chamber, close that action. Now, if you had to shoot one more time, you could, no problem. Right? So one's in there, gun's gassed up, ready to go. All you gotta do then is just grab from your shell carrier, keep your eyes up, and you can see your target. So they move you move. They come at you, you're back up, ready to go. So that's why you always keep that chamber loaded. Then you keep shooting, whatever, maybe you don't. You want to do some more reloading. Well, you've exhausted this ammo. So once again, trap the gun so it's got stability, eyes up on a target, and now you grab from here. The reason I like to have them here is because you look down, you can see them. They're easy to grab. You're not grabbing blindly and your arm is not in the way right here. So grab from here, heat it up, and boom, ready to go. Now, you might fumble it. You might go to reload. You might go to reload and you fumble it and you drop one. Well, guess what? That's what's going to happen. You're going to drop shotgun shells. Go to the range and train with it, and you will drop them, trust me. So you want to have some spares. I only have 6 snap caps. Now, working from this other side here for a Slug Changeover with a Mossberg. What happens is you're going to go pew pew pew, shoot, whatever. For some reason you want to do a Slug Changeover. So click, rack out that spent shell, dump out that round that drops from the mag tube, come up, drop it into there, ready to go. And that's the basis of it. That is why I like to have these shell carriers on the gun. And like I said, this is my gun. This is how I want to have it. Now, the shell carriers I use are the Brown Coat Tactical elastic shell carriers. They're between 15 and 20 bucks, and they go anywhere from 2 shell, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you've got many options. And as you can tell, tearing them off the gun is really not easy. Excuse me. Another option you have with these is if you don't want to run them on the stock, like I do, you can carry this or get some Velcro on a belt. Like I said, you're not going to have that belt available, but you can at least have one in a bag. If you have that bag on you and you're shooting and you get a lull, you can tear off, and I'll show you. You can tear off this old one and toss that new one on there. So it's all up to you. I like to have them all on the gun, but like I said, that's how I want the shotgun. This is how I run my shotgun. So that's mostly it on the reloads. You're going to want to have ammo because trust me, just because it's a shotgun doesn't mean that when you shoot, that person, that thing is going to evaporate into a cloud of sparks. It's not going to happen. You have to aim, hence the red dot. You've got to aim and you've got to be on point because it's going to scatter. Now, close distance, not as much, but let's say 15 yards, you shoot, it spreads out, the guy moves, or the whatever moves, you only get one pellet into a shoulder, that's not going to stop shit, trust me. People got shot many times and kept approaching you, kept chasing. So that one pellet in the shoulder ain't going to work. So you're going to need to be able to keep shooting. You're going to miss, shots might not work, you're going to need to reload. So go ahead and practice reloading. And I recommend getting shell carriers like I have, Brown Coat Tactical. Awesome, awesome quality. It's a veteran-owned business, and I mean I can't say anything better than that. They're awesome. But check them out. And like the weight, like I said, weighs about 9 pounds. Let's say 10 pounds. Fuck it. A lot of your guys' ARs weigh 9 to 10 pounds. I felt a lot of people's ARs, some of them were pretty heavy. So the weight's not an issue. And like I said, if it is, you need a lower gauge. You need a 20 gauge because you can't hold the weight up. 12 gauge is too heavy. So if you get a 20 gauge, the shells won't weigh as much, so you save some weight there. But you're going to want that ammo, and I want that ammo because it's my grab and go gun. So that's all I have. I'll stop rambling. Basically, like I said, these are the Brown Coat Tactical Shell Carriers. Their website is www.browncoattactical.com, and check them out. Awesome, awesome product. And check me out. Instagram, iDaveMoore, Twitter, iDaveMoore, blogger, idavemore.blogspot.com, WordPress, idavemore.wordpress.com, and Squared Away Surplus. I am a part of the sales and marketing team for them. I have a coupon code, IDaveMore, for 25% off your order. So check them out. Make sure you go there, www.squaredawaysurplus.com, and buy all your gear. Condor, AR500, Ranger Up, Grunt Style, all that good stuff. We all have it. So check us out. And until then, keep shooting.